All right, here we go.
All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Well, it'll be a 30-second countdown, so you got 30 seconds.
Okay. What it do, y'all? Hold up. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. What it do, y'all? You know what time it is, man. You know what it is, y'all. This is Sports Talk Raw, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real. We might be a little late, but we still tell y'all how we feel about these sports, you dig? It's your man Chrome in the building at work, but I'm still here doing it. But I'm doing with y'all, man. I got the homie Mannie with me, man. Mannie, tell him what's cracking.
Hey, what it do, people? Wonderful Thursday. You feel me? We're gonna wrap up this Super Bowl talk tonight. You know, talk about some things that happened today, and keep it 100 and keep it pushing. The rest of the family, they might put their head in, they might not, but if they don't, me and the Chrome still gonna do what it do. You feel me?
Absolutely, man. Ain't no faking, no front. He telling 1,000% truth, man. So y'all know that this is the Super Bowl week, so we are doing Super Bowl specials every day. We've been going over a subject and a topic pertaining to the Super Bowl teams, the Chiefs and the 49ers. We will be talking about the offense against their defense and vice versa, and coach versus coach, you know what I'm saying, comparing the two. But before we do get into what we do, we are smoking, we are drinking. But for me, still on the little detox, so I'm not smoking or drinking, but I've had a couple edibles. Shout out to the I forgot the pack of them, but they sativa, they're fire. Manny, what you sipping on? You sipping on something? I know you don't smoke.
On that Sunny D vodka seltzer, I'm going to try it for the first time.
Sunny D has vodka now? Wow. Sunny D.
I'm about to try it for the first time.
I thought Sunny Delight was for kids. That's like coming out with alcoholic squeeze-its.
Well, everything is alcohol because they try to get that money.
I see. These after that paper. Well, shit. Cheers, man. I'm going to take a sip of my shake. You feel me? Take a sip of that Sunny D vodka. That's crazy. All right, man.
I don't like it because it's seltzer. It's the wrap.
But does it get you faded, though?
Probably, but I won't know because I won't drink it.
You're not going to finish it?
Nah, it's a seltzer, and I don't like that taste.
I'm not mad at you because when I drink, I take shots. I'm not really with the seltzers or even mixed drinks or beer for that matter. Just give me a shot and let's keep it pushing. All right. So, Manny, we got your 49ers going against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. So let's start with the Chiefs offense against your defense. I'll do it like this. You tell me what your defense has to do to stop Kansas City, and I'll tell you what Kansas City offense has to do to go to smash against your defense. Go ahead first.
So what we have to do as a defense, first of all, is stop the run because they do have a pretty decent running back in Pacheco, and they also have Clyde Elaire. People forget about him, but they also got him, and they also got McKinnon is coming back. So they do have some running backs. So that's first and foremost is stop the run. Second thing we have to do, you can't stop Patrick Mahomes, but we have to contain him. We have to make him uncomfortable. And if you make him uncomfortable, then you do it. And then just keep somebody on Kelsey. Don't let him get wide open. We do those three things, we got it.
Okay. Well, I believe in order for the Kansas City Chiefs to prevail against the 49ers defense, Kansas City is going to have to I think they're going to have to take advantage of Joey Bosa's his aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? They can't let him get to him. So let's say he's really aggressive on the side. Let him come in hit him with the screen pass or whatever. They have to take advantage of that too because they can't let that boy get to Patrick Mahomes. If he does, it's going to be a problem. Like Manny said, they got to stop the running game, but at the same time, the Niners' running defense hasn't been that well. So, being the Kansas City Chiefs, you are going to have to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying, and move forward with that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to. Excuse me about that. That's somebody back there. But yeah. You're gonna have to go ahead and take advantage of that defense for the Niners run. You know what I'm saying, establish the run on there and do your thing. Trizmo. Go ahead, Trizmo. Tell them what's up first, and then we'll get back to it real quick.
Broski!
Shout out.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? What it do? It's your boy Trizmo in the building, a little late, but hey, I'm here. Sorry about that, man. You know, it's closer as it gets to the big day, the most shit be happening, man. I was a little jammed for a second, but I'm back. Nah, that's about it.
Glad to have you back, man. You know, we are smoking, we are drinking. Are you doing any of the above?
I only got my vape pen. I ain't got no type of alcohol in my whole house.
Damn. Well,
It happens.
Yeah.
I would say it sounds like a bad thing, but I haven't drank in about almost a month and a half, so I'm used to it. But okay, we'll hit the pen, do it for a friend, and then do it again. You feel me? Right now, we're talking about offense against defense, and we just started with the Niners defense, and I'm talking about what the Kansas City offense has to do to prevail against the 49ers defense. So I was just talking about the running game, and as well, you know what I'm saying? And when they're taking, of course, get the ball in Kelsey's hands, keep the ball in your playmakers' hands, but I think that's going to be an automatic. I think the 49ers are going to put a lot of time to that run, which might open up some space for Kelsey. And then last but not least, of course, the wide receivers for Kansas City are going to have to play like they did in the playoffs and not play like they did in the regular season and drop them balls. They start dropping them balls, it's going to be a long, tough day. But if they catch their balls and keep doing what they're doing as they were doing in the playoffs and not the regular season, the Kansas City Chiefs will prevail over the 49ers.
Yeah, but I kind of don't like talking about this with both teams because they're both such good teams. When you say these things, it's kind of obvious because both teams need to run the ball. Because if they can run the ball, it's going to be a problem. But yeah, if they both control the ball, it's going to be a problem. Like they're both so good. Like what you're saying is 100% true. But it just sounds like to me, neither team really has an advantage. Like they're gonna have to play good football.
I honestly think that Kansas City might have an advantage in the run game, especially how the 49ers played Aaron Jones and played Gibbs, how the 49ers played the run in the last two playoff games. I believe, honestly, that the Kansas City Chiefs can have an advantage in their run offense against the 49ers run defense.
Oh yeah, but
Well,
I said the same thing with Christian McCaffrey against their defense.
Yeah, but see,
but the one thing that
that's
well,
what
one thing
defense.
that Jones and the guy from the Lions, what they do that Pacheco don't do. Pacheco is more straight ahead runner. Those guys are more to the corner, to the edge runners. So that's the difference, you know.
And
But
I mean, we haven't got to the Niners offense yet, but when we will, then I mentioned Mitchell. But like you said about
Hey,
the
kind of.
Kansas City offense,
Can
they
you give
have
me that
three of the
that
running backs.
bag that's in the door of the
They
refrigerator,
got
please?
McKinnon, they got Mitchell. I mean McKinnon, Edwards-Helaire, and they also got Pacheco. So that run game they got some things to do, especially with
You want
drawing up
this?
the plays too. Um,
What it do, y'all? What it do?
what it do, JCash, man? Go ahead and tell them what's up one time, man. Tell them how we did. Shout out to the one hit wonders. Did y'all win the first game?
No, we got our ass up.
I can see it all over your face that y'all lost. Yeah, I can see him in this.
Let's play that quick.
I changed up. That's what I got now. Crown Royal Peach.
oh,
Okay.
okay,
Mr. Really not like
change
that.
up,
Huh?
change up.
What it is, it's JCash, start of the show, checking in from softball. Just got done with the first game. We got our ass whooped like 21-8. Um, I didn't do too good. I struck out at my last at bat. I'm pretty upset about it. You know what I'm saying? God is good. I'm here. We taking a break, and then we got to play at 9. Fucking
Yeah,
grinding,
this
bro.
is a real post game interview. This is a
Real
live
post
post
game
game
interview.
interview.
Fucking
Real
grinding,
post
bro.
game
Grinding,
interview.
grinding. But yeah, man, I'm here. Where's Unc at?
He might hop in about and maybe about 20, 15 more in this minutes, man. But I was telling Trizmo that we were just talking about offense against defense. We were talking about Kansas City's offense against the 49ers defense and what each side had to do to be successful against the other. Trizmo was just telling us how he felt about it. If you want to tell us how you feel about it one time, and then we'll switch it around and talk about the Kansas City defense and the offense for the 49ers. So what do you think they got to do to prevail against each other?
Who the Niners?
Huh?
The Niners offense?
Yeah, no. Kansas City offense and Niners defense.
Kansas City offense got to not turn the ball over. They have to keep Mahomes clean. But that's kind of hard. But uh, they got to run the ball. Run the ball, keep Mahomes clean, no turnovers. Stupid turnovers, trying to make shit happen. I think they need Rice to make a couple big plays for them on the outside, so they're not all on couch.
For sure.
And yeah, that's about control the clock.
Okay, and
What we also need to do as a defense is our secondary need to play better and not make stupid mistakes because we make stupid penalties, especially as
Eh,
the game goes on. We make stupid
Is it my echo?
penalties in the
I have
secondary.
seen y'all let a couple wide open people run too.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
and we got to tackle. We have to tackle. The last two games,
Oh,
we have not been
yeah.
tackling. I've been ready to jump through the TV and tackle them
Like
myself. We
that's
need
what
to
happened at
tackle.
Green. Like when y'all was playing Green Bay, I was like, this is like ping pong. They just
Yeah,
bing, 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 bing.
they can't let them run like that. They have to stop the run.
You better wrap up.
Yeah, they got to stop the run, man. Period.
You guys hear
And
me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, stop the run.
Yeah, got to stop.
That's Bosa's gonna do him. Warner's gonna do him. I like Ward on the outside. So yeah, they just gotta stop the run to me. You know what I'm saying? From the big plays, keep Mahomes in check. Don't let him do
yeah.
some of
Make
that
him
Mahomes magic
uncomfortable.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep
that's
him
it.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Even if you don't stop him or get to him and make him where he's trying to make shit
It,
happen, and that's when he forces shit, and
You
that's when
got at
he
least
comes.
make
Mahomes is
them
the
know
type of
that you're
quarterback.
around.
He's the type of quarterback you can't stop him. The only thing you could do is try to make him uncomfortable. He's like Tom Brady. When you're a great quarterback, it's hard to like completely stop a great quarterback. So your
Yeah,
focus is to
a
try to
great
make him
player
uncomfortable.
Yeah, you gotta
because
contain
Patty can turn the ball over if you make him real uncomfortable and give him a
Yep,
lot of different looks. I've seen it.
yep.
Mm.
Put him on the
Very
ground
true.
one
Very true.
time.
It don't happen. It happened, but hey, Patrick's good on his toes, so that is going to be interesting. All right, let's flip the script one time. Let's talk about the Kansas City's defense against the 49ers offense. Um, you know what? I'll have Jay talk about Kansas City defense with me, and then I'll have Trizmo talk about Kansas City offense with you, Manny. All right.
All right.
All right. So go ahead, Jay. Start them off. What do you think Kansas
Uh,
City defense has to do?
defense has to. They cannot let McCaffrey in rhythm. They got to do something to try to stop him, but they can't put all of the niggas in the box because, the quick screens. That's gonna be Debo. Debo's like a second running back out there. They got to stop like Jennings with a big play because he's gonna get one. Try to keep Ayuk in check. And Kittle is like their only downfield threat to me. So Kansas City, Chris Jones is their rusher. So get him where he's on a good matchup where he could try to get to Purdy. Disrupt his timing or something. You know what I'm saying? And I like Snead. Their defense is quietly okay. They're pretty good, but nobody really talks about them because they
They,
don't really have the. I think Spagnuolo is going to always send the house at any quarterback, so it doesn't really matter. He's going to blitz, blitz, blitz. But they just got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Don't let that 5 yard screen pass go for 60 to 70 to bite you because you can't tackle because you got all these niggas in the box.
yeah, no, they've been Kansas City has been doing real well on defense, tackling and everything, especially in this playoffs. Man, they stepped up, and that's the scary part about Mahomes right now is the fact that he has a defense. Usually, his defense ain't that good. So, what I think is, like JCash said, Spag is a hell of a defensive coordinator, man. So he's going to do his thing, but I just don't think he should Todd Bowles the situation out like that and blitz that much. I think he should keep your front four because if you could put pressure on him with your front four, he wants to throw the ball out there, little screen passing, Ioku and Debo Samuel, you know what I'm saying? He wants to get out there. So if you stay in a little bit of zone, you know what I mean, and maybe not rush to so many, you know what I'm saying? If you could just use your front four and use everybody else for coverage, I think that would be a good recipe for to at least keep everything under you and in front of you. Now you're gonna have to make a play or two or three or four. Of course, this is a Super Bowl, but
Yeah, true.
I wouldn't even be necessarily concerned with the run more than I would be about Ayuk, and Debo Samuel getting the ball because Christian McCaffrey is a big part. But at the same time,
Well, you know,
uh,
McCaffrey's gonna get his.
yeah, he's gonna get his, and I wouldn't want to super focus on him and leave all those other weapons out there. And I ain't even mention nothing about Kittles. But if you stay in that zone, if you stay in a good, you know what I'm saying, maybe even a man zone.
Well, I think they should. I think they should mix it up. Give Purdy something that he ain't really seen, or try. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
See
Yeah.
if they can get him on that jitters. You know what I'm saying? It's a big game. I don't know. Purdy has always looked calm. You know what I'm saying? But see if you can rattle him a little bit.
Okay. Manny, tell me something about that 49er offense, man. What they got to do to win this game.
First thing we got to do is use what we have. So we have to run McCaffrey.
Oh,
Have to run with McCaffrey. Second of all, it's a couple trick plays to Debo. Get Debo involved early and often,
Trick
and
plays?
play action.
Maybe
Huh?
give him
yeah.
the ball early, but I don't know about trick plays. But go ahead.
Double. A couple double reverses or something like that
Halfback
to throw
pass.
them off. You know, even a pass, even you having Debo throw a pass to somebody like
That
that will disrupt that defense.
You can have
You
Christian chuck a
know
pass to somebody.
that also. You know,
Sounds
a
like Rich
little
Paper.
trickery and everything like that, and just keep Brock Purdy up. Just keep him up. Keep him up,
Okay.
and we should, and that's all we need, and we'll win the game. Their defense is
Nah.
good, but we have the weapons to counteract their defense.
Yeah.
Trizmo, what do you feel about it? What do you think KC's offense got to, I mean, the 49ers offense got to do to win this game?
Oh, the 49ers offense just have to be the 49ers. They have to spread the ball out. Like, don't try to over focus on any one thing. If you want to run, that doesn't necessarily mean Christian run, Debo run. You can make whatchamacallit run too, Brock run. Like, they're very creative in that offense. As long as they can get that ball in multiple people's hands throughout the game, and they're always keeping Kansas City's defense on their back foot guessing, they should have no problem. Like, they do that very well.
But you know what? Spagnolia, he actually, his defense dictates what the offense does. Usually, with offense
Yeah.
makes but his defense this whole year has been making the offense. His defense makes them do what the offense wants, not what the offense wants to do. Their defense dictates the offense, Doc. So it's. I don't know if that's going to be an easy task
But
for them to
It's
do.
not
they
gonna be
can't he
easy
can't blitz
task.
us. He can't blitz us like he blitzed everybody else because that plays right
Yeah.
into our wheelhouse with
They
the
have
screen
47
passes
different
and the quick
options.
throws. Yeah,
They're
that
hella
plays
different
right into our
people.
wheelhouse. And we yak players over there. So
Like Kansas
all
City's defense is
everybody get
gonna have
yards
to
after the
play
catch.
extremely good fundamental defense. They can't let their eyes be caught in the backfield. They can't be
Right.
missing assignments because they will get punished for it. They
Because
can't overcommit.
McCaffrey, Kittle, and Debo is guaranteed to get an extra 3-4 yards after a catch. Because that's just what they
Yeah.
do. So
So if you try to like lay that big hit and not wrap up on those dudes, you're gonna pay for it.
yeah, you got to
If you
tackle and stay
if
fresh. To me, you got to stay fresh.
Yep. And if you get caught looking in the backfield 1 second too long, they might just made a break on you, and now you're fucked.
yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah, they have to
And the
play
one
very
and the one thing
disciplined
that
defense.
one thing about that you have to look out for with McCaffrey is that McCaffrey will hit you with 4 and 5s all day and then break out for a 75 yarder out of nowhere, and that'll be like a dagger to you.
Yeah. Oh, another thing is, I think whatever line has least penalties, that's going to be a big deal.
That's definitely Definitely.
Not so much like the receivers out there, pass interference. Those are big calls. But I think a lot's going to have to do with what calls are getting called in the trenches.
In the
We
trenches.
we all
Like if one
we
team gets
also
called for holding a lot or whatever, I think that's going to be a big factor.
another big factor for our offense
He
is
done?
going to be Juice. He's going to have to take a lot of that pressure on that rush too. Of Juice and tight ends is take a lot of the pressure from the rush to pick up them extra rushers and things like that. So
Yeah. Y'all got a whole bunch of big tight ends and fullbacks and stuff you could throw at them. So I ain't like, come on now.
Hey, okay. Okay, okay. Well, that's the offense against the defense, defense against the offense. Let's talk about these coaches now, man. Ooh, I mean, we can start head coach, you know what I'm saying? Andy Reid against, Shanahan, man. I can ask y'all who you think the better coach is, but who you think is more prepared for this situation, or who you think is actually going to go out there with the cooler head and really make these calls that they need to make, man. I'm gonna go with I'm only gonna go with Andy Reid because he's been there a lot. So has Shanahan, but Andy Reid just came out successful. You know what I'm saying? And he still has the better quarterback in this situation. So, I mean, but Shanahan is a hell of a play caller. But Andy Reid got some things up his sleeves too, man. But I just think overall, the experience, I'm gonna give it to Andy. But I do think Shanahan is almost a better play caller. I'm gonna keep it 100.
I say Andy Reid been there like experience wise, but I do think Shanahan has the better team. So I know he calls the right plays, but Andy Reid and Mahomes is a hell of a tandem, and they know each other very well. So that will definitely help. So I say Andy Reid just a slight edge because he has one more time to Shanahan, but that's about it. We'll see how it goes, how Shanahan calls the game.
Nah, man. I'm gonna have to disagree on this. I'm gonna have to go Shanahan. Because Shanahan right now, for the type of offense he likes to run, he has stars at every offensive position like he likes to do. He has his pick of the litter of all stars and they can run his defense very easily. I'm gonna give it to him just because he has more available options. Like if one goes down, he's still got like six more he can get out there, and they are used to being out there. Like, don't
well,
get me wrong, Andy Reid is Andy Reid. The Andy Reid teams have been shut down in the Super Bowls when they can't score a lot of points. Like when it gets real small, and sometimes they can like get stagnant for whatever reason.
me, I'm and this is hard because I actually do like Andy Reid as a coach. I
Oh,
think
so
he's
do I.
an
He's amazing.
amazing coach. But I
That's
just
why I
think
went to
it's
the options.
Shanahan's time. I think it's his time now, and I think that like the old adage go, third time's the charm, and I think it's his time now, and he's learned from his mistakes the first two times, and he's just going to be better and more prepared to win this particular game than Andy Reid is. He's
Do you
just, and
hope
there's a
that, or
slight
or
edge.
that's how you really feel, or you just hope
That's
that?
how that's how I really feel because it's third time's the charm. I think that because you look at it, Andy Reid's already made his legacy. He's already Shanahan has a legacy to make. And if you look at him, he's great regular season, but every Super Bowl he went into, he had the lead and then he coughed it up. So this is his final chance to right those wrongs. And that's why I'm giving him the edge to
Wait,
that.
wait, you said
So
the
what if he
final
doesn't?
chance.
What if he does
So
the
if he
same
don't
thing?
win,
Yeah,
but
what
then he wins
happens?
next year, it doesn't right the wrongs.
Like I truly believe that if we don't win this year, it's going to be very very hard for us to get back to do it again.
I don't think so.
I believe so, because I believe it's going to mess with his mental, and he's not going to be the focused Shanahan as we've seen because this
Why?
is the
He ain't never
third
won.
time,
He
huh?
did.
He had both times he went to the Super Bowl. He had big lead going into the second half, fourth quarter, and he lost both of them. He's number one and number two at the lead blown in the Super Bowl. He has the biggest lead blown and the second biggest lead blown in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because he was definitely a offensive coordinator
So
for the
you trying to
Falcons.
say he's the
Yeah,
Doc
for
Rivers?
Atlanta.
He's the Doc Rivers of the NFL.
Yeah, but this is his year to prove everybody wrong, and and going into this playoff, that's how we've been rolling. We've been proving people wrong. They was like Purdy can't come back from a deficit. He did it. Can't come back from a big deficit. He did it. So that's what the trajectory is, proving people wrong, and I think that he's just ready to do it.
There you have it.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, man. Yeah, I mean, if history repeats itself, once again, you don't want Mahomes to have the ball at the end either. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a scary sight, especially with these stats right here, man. But on the defensive end, who's the defense coordinator for the 49ers?
Steve Wilkes, the
Yeah,
uh,
I don't think he's
the
better
ex
than Spag.
the ex coach of the Carolina Panthers.
So I'm definitely gonna give it to Spag when it comes to defensive coordinators.
I don't know because Steve Wilkes is a great defensive
Hey,
coordinator.
once they put him on the field and took him
Didn't
out
say
the
he was
box,
bad,
y'all shaped up.
but I'm going
Y'all
with
shaped
Spag on
up.
that joint.
Spags is a good defensive coordinator too,
Yeah, he is.
but
Hell, yeah, he's a hell of a one.
yeah,
Wilson's
but
good too.
I'm
I'll
gonna go
give it
with
to
Steve
Spabs
Wilkes
though.
because Steve Wilkes is going to be defensive coordinator with us for 2 years, and then he's going to get a head coaching job because that's what we do with defensive coordinators.
Well,
If that's the case, they would have been trying to interview him this year.
That's why I say 2 years. This is his first year with us, so he got one more year with us, and then he get a coaching job.
Yeah, you know that Mike
Hey,
McDonald say
hey,
shit.
y'all, I'm about to dip out. I'm about to go
All
warm up.
right,
All right, bro.
All right, man. Much
If I
love
can't,
to
all
the
right,
family.
Pashley.
if I
You know
can't
all
what I'm
right.
make it,
saying?
Hit
tell
two
everybody
home runs.
good luck,
If you
man.
don't hit two home runs,
I'm gonna
don't come
try,
to work
bro.
tomorrow.
I gotta get back on my grind, man. I've been playing like shit. So God is good, y'all, man. Love y'all. Shout out to the family, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Sports Talk Raw, Room Service Radio. Shout out Armando GSS, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease, man. Love
Where's the
y'all,
phone
man.
number? Tell me if they're done.
All right.
Big up. 100.
You know?
All right.
All right. Well, it looks like I'm not making that second softball game. So good luck, one hit wonders. Hopefully y'all don't get smashed like the first game, but you know y'all need y'all boy there, Chrome. I understand. You know what I'm saying, and I apologize for not being there. You know what I'm saying. Chrome did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that. You know what
Okay, J. Chrome.
I'm saying? T Chrome, T Chrome.
He went there. Yeah,
Ah
he did.
shit. Motherfucking. All right, so yeah, there goes the coaches. We did offense against defense. Manny, you were telling me something earlier about the Hall of Fame. Shout out to Kobe too and that new statue that they got out of him, man. That's dope. But they should have used the one when he was on top of the Celtics table after he won that ship. But still a dope ass statue. But Manny, tell me about the Hall of Fame, and you were telling me something else about the awards. The awards.
Yeah. The NFL honors was tonight, and so was the official inductee class of 2024. So I'm gonna start with the official inductee class of 2024. So we got your boy Devin Hester. He made the class. Also,
Oh,
Dwight
the
Freeney.
Kobe statue.
Yep, there you go. Dwight Freeney made the cut.
Okay.
Um, Andre Johnson. You remember Andre Johnson, the two
From the
piece somebody
Texans.
in the from the Texans, the two piece I forgot who it was, but he two piece somebody in training camp.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey y'all, what's going on, man?
Hey, just was talking about Manny's talking about right now the Hall of Fame inductees,
Okay.
and then we just finished talking about offense against defense, defense against offense, and then coaches against coaches. Feel free to just talk about whatever you want right now. If you got anything to mention about that, and then Manny can get back to the Hall of Famers, and yeah, pretty much that's
Oh,
where we
hey,
at.
sure thing, bro. I'll tap in whenever.
Okay,
Well,
Manny.
I'm glad Onk is here because the next person is Randy Gradisher. He played for the Broncos in the Orange Crush in the '70s. That's the only person I didn't know that got inducted in the Hall of Fame. This next one should have got inducted last year, but of course, they wouldn't. But I'm glad he's getting inducted this year because it all works out. That man Patrick Willis is inducted in the 2024 NFL Hall of
Why you
Fame.
last year was crazy.
Right.
Yep. And
Yeah.
rest in peace to this man. Y'all might not remember him playing, but y'all probably remember him off wrestling. Mr. Steve Mongo McMichaels. He
Mm-hmm.
also got inducted. He passed away this
Oh,
year.
Yep.
I didn't know he
So
was a football player.
yeah, he played for the Bears. He actually was on the
Yeah,
85
that's
Bears.
Yep.
he was a football player before a wrestler.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a
Bears.
defensive end, defensive tackle, if I'm not mistaken.
Was he with? No, he wasn't with the Four Horsemen for a minute, was he?
Yeah, he was. He
Yes,
was.
he
Yeah.
was. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mongo
yeah.
was
Yep.
the
My
horseman.
memory serves me right. All
Yep.
right, all right,
And
Kristen.
Smokey, this one is for you, my friend. Probably one of the best players that ever played for your squad. Mr. Julius Peppers is officially
Hey,
in the Hall of Fame. Carolina Panthers.
shout out
Yes,
to Julius Peppers and his pedo stash.
but that's okay.
He was a hell of a player.
Yeah, man. Peppers definitely was a hell of a player. I would love to have him on
Mhm.
my team, but he terrorized us, so it is what
So
it is. But a hell of a player for
that
sure.
is that is the 2024 NFL Hall of Fame class. So we
Okay.
also had the NFL honors today, also. So on that note, we pretty much named everybody that won. So I'm gonna run down the list. So the rookie of the year was C.J. Stroud. Defensive rookie of the year was Will Anderson. So it's two
Mm-hmm.
Texans that got it. Defensive player of the year was Miles Garrett.
Okay.
Coach of the year was Kevin Stefanski. I had a little stutter going on there. It was like remix. um, Offensive player of the year was Christian CMC McCaffrey.
Of course.
Yeah.
Um, and then of course
MVP.
MVP was Lamar.
Making no playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no playoffs, but MVP was Lamar.
Good thing
So
MVP is a regular season award.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So he's in an elite class. So only 11 players has ever won two MVPs or more. So he's in the class with Joe Montana, Steve Young. They've won two. I did not know Peyton Manning won five. I didn't know he was in class by himself. He's won five MVPs,
I didn't know that either.
Peyton
And that's
Manning?
another
and
person.
Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers
man.
won
He was
four.
he was another regular season
Another regular
uh,
season champ. Yep.
He
champion.
he he definitely was a regular season champion for a long
As
time.
dope as everyone say Peyton Manning was, he was just a regular season champ.
He really was.
Lamar, you got MVP and
And
you
did they
still went
did they give
home.
Baker the comeback player of the year?
Yes, he
No,
did.
I didn't see that.
Baker Mayfield
It was
won
either Baker
comeback
or I
player of
think
the year.
Hamlin.
Right on, Baker.
Baker won that.
Right on.
Nope.
Who won it? Hamlin?
Joe Flacco won comeback
Oh, it
player
sure
of the
did.
year.
Sure did. It was
What?
Flacco.
I see
Off the
whatchamacallit said
couch.
Baker won it earlier.
No, it was Joe Flacco.
It was Joe Flacco. I just looked on there. Joe Flacco won comeback player of the year.
Over Hamlin and Baker?
Yep.
Oh, the
Off the
heart,
couch.
yeah. I think off the couch is more impressive than somebody who died on the field, all right?
Good old step
Oh.
counter. Yeah, I've been trying not to look at it too much. So like I can feel it in the
Let's
calves.
see. There it is.
I can't believe Joe Flacco won comeback player of the year. But guess who was right next to Lamar for MVP?
Who?
Mr. Dak Prescott.
Huh?
I thought
Whoa.
Brock Purdy was supposed to be there.
He was but he only got 20. He
He
only
was
got like
supposed to.
47 votes or something
But
like that.
reality kept it away. But he was supposed to be there.
Yeah, Joe Flacco's bullshit, man. They should have definitely gave that to
Boy.
my man Baker, bro. Because Joe Flacco, did they even win a playoff game?
No, but he took
No.
that team. He took that team when after they was on their fourth quarterback. He was on the couch eating munchos and sandwiches with no mayonnaise, and came back and
Ugh.
won games.
Well, listen, if they gotta listen. I mean, Flacco did a good job. Don't get it twisted, man. But I don't think that the Browns are already a hell of a team. They already had a hell of a defense, and they got some players on offense. I mean, if Deshaun would have been playing right, they probably would have been succeeded. But Deshaun wasn't playing right. But they didn't win a playoff game, and he did great. But I want to get that shit over Baker because this was Baker's last straw. Like Joe Flacco was already out. don't even think he's gonna be back again. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, this so
I
so
think
he
I
was
think
that's
he did
Flacco
it
was
for the
past
bread.
his last straw.
Yeah, that's what I'm
that,
saying.
but that right there, that's what make him comeback player of the year because
Yeah,
he was already past it, and then he came back and he won games, and he kept his team. What they was like, what 13 and 6, something like that, or something like that. Like
Yeah.
they had a really good record,
yeah.
They
a
did,
really good
yeah.
record.
They did go on that little baby heater.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at it. He definitely came back and did his thing, man. But you know, you know what I'm saying, I'm biased. And on the side note, about an hour ago, I seen Antoine Winfield actually, man, up in the, with the white suit on, looking fresh. I'm like, okay. I said, Winfield. I said, I see you, my guy. Shout it out. You know what I'm saying? I was actually just coming into work, so I could. He was going down an escalator, so it's a lot of shit popping out here in Vegas this weekend. As a matter of fact, while I'm talking about that, let me just read over a couple things. They had a Marshawn Lynch dinner yesterday. I was at the Resorts World, but tonight they got annual Ditka and Jaw
Oh,
cigar party.
They had boxing. They had
I
boxing
got a
tonight.
story about Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, and then the Teofimo fight tonight.
Yeah, that was tonight.
Yeah,
Did they already fight? Is it over?
I don't know if let me check. I know it's tonight, but I don't know
It
if
might
it
be on
already
right now
fight.
as we speak. If it's on, yeah. Sorry about this, y'all. We got to figure this out right now. I don't know if he might fight Friday. I don't know because
No, it's tonight. It's tonight. I know it's tonight.
then it's probably over because
It's 8:31 in the West.
Just that little VIP room over there. If you just say,
Let's see right here. Bloody
uh,
beaten battered. Jesus.
I'm not
Bat,
sorry. Stuart Prestier.
top ranked boxing.
is it still on right now? Because it says
It was only 2 fights tonight, from
Look,
my
says-
you show,
understanding.
look at the screen.
yeah, that's not live though.
yeah.
Maybe because I signed it.
Maybe they're still fighting.
Oh, it's still on. Armando said it's still on.
What is it on? ESPN or ESPN Plus?
Oh, it's coming up.
Okay, well we need to go ahead and wrap this up so we can watch that fight. You heard me?
Right?
And then we can talk about it tomorrow, so we can all watch this fight. But that looks lovely right there. I gotta. Is it on? I wonder if it's on ESPN. Let me check that out. But okay, fellas, gentlemen, is there anything else we need to mention real quick before we get out of here for this NFL special?
Shout out to the Knicks trying to win the title.
I'll say
Hey,
my,
Oh.
I'll say my
today
story
is
for
trade
tomorrow.
day. All right,
They made a hell of a trade.
spit the story real quick, because we ain't really got to hear from you too much today. So go ahead and tell us the story real quick.
It's a quick story about Joe's son, man. So what was it? Monday. You know he played basketball. He's a senior year playing basketball. You know he like his daddy. If y'all don't know, money, Joe is the GOAT of street ball to me because he been playing. He can still play at 7 years old. He can still damn near dunk a basketball. But his son is a couple inches tall, about 6'3", and he skies too. So that was at Palo Verde the other day. He had a game in Palo Verde Monday, I think it was. And there was this dude in the front with a hood on. And I guess they were in the layup lines. I don't know what happened, but the son started. I got pictures of it. The son was taking flight. And, he could do all that shit that his daddy used to do. And he was like, "What the hell's going on?" So the dude in the hoodie went up and around and put his arms around him and this other dude. And dude was like, and Joe was like, who the fuck is that throwing his arms around my son like that in the middle mid game? It was like mid game when he was doing this shit. He's like, "What the fuck's going on here?" So the game ended. And Joe asked him, said, "What you want to go eat?" He said, "IHOP." Joe was like, "IHOP?" And he said, "IHOP on me." He's like, "What do you mean IHOP on me?" He pulled out $100. The nigga in the hoodie was Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch gave him $100 for dunking the basketball.
Okay, Rashad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm glad Joe didn't go over there and go crazy.
Right? Joe was like, "What the hell?" He's like, "Who's the nigga that was?" And he
So that means because Marshawn Lynch is a thick dude. He's a thick dude. So it's not like a little dude. You know they ain't no kid. You know?
Right? He said it was mid game. He said because he dunked in the game too, and he was like, and he threw his arms around him and shit like at the. He said You know, Freddie Banks, the old Rebel great, is the coach of Canyon Springs. He's drawing up this play, and dude just coming, threw his arms around the two dudes and shit. And he's like, who the fuck is throwing their arms around my son and shit in the mid game? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a timeout. Doing timeout, what the hell's going on here? And that's when he did it.
That's hard.
And
That's hard.
from what he was saying, when his son was selling Quay, which niggas gonna be just as good as his fucking daddy, better. He's gonna go to college and shit, but he's an amazing volleyball player, which is better. He's better in volleyball than he is basketball, which is crazy. But he's saying that Marshawn was like, I bet y'all can't dunk it. I bet you can't dunk it. Number 15, because it's number 15. Number 15, I bet you can't dunk the basketball. So he was throwing it down, one hand, oops to himself and shit, and Marshawn gave him the $100.
Okay.
Said, hey, thank you for making that shit entertaining.
I've been like,
Right.
I could dunk the basketball, Marshawn. Let me go to the store and get a basketball donut and some milk, and I'll dunk that joke for you.
Splashing everywhere. Wow. Okay, that's what's up, man. That's a dope ass story, man. Marshawn's a real guy. A real guy out there.
Shout out Marshawn.
Shout out Marshawn.
Real shit happen to real motherfuckers, and that's a real motherfucker, man. Shout out to the Knights too while we're here one time, man. They beat the Coyotes tonight 3-2. You know, hey, keep it going, y'all. You know what time it is? It's after All-Star break. It's real talk, it's real money, it's real wins, it's real facts. So let's go, y'all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else y'all want to mention or anything before we get up out of this thing?
Nah.
Okay. All right. Well,
everyone got shows.
Even though you came in late, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you tell them peace out first.
Everybody, I'll see y'all tomorrow. DSS, what up? Thank you again, Mondo. You're amazing. Tomorrow we on, you know what I'm saying, we on the other show tomorrow, the one we all together kicking it on the other show. You know what I'm saying, Room Service Radio, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Nothing to say here. I got on late, so
it's all good. It's better than never. It's better late than never, bro. We appreciate you, man. I love you for it. Trizmo, tell them peace out, man.
I, like always, thank you and thank you guys for coming in. Love my family. Love everyone tuning in. Thanks, Armando. Another great show. Man, we got Super Bowl. We got sports. Vegas is so active right now everywhere. Everyone stay safe. Have fun. It finally stopped raining, and let's see what it turns out to be. It's be a hell of a weekend.
Alley-oop to Mannie, you know what I'm saying? Trizmo don't pass the ball.
That's a little sneak pass.
What it do, people? It was a great Thursday. Super Bowl is in the building. Bang, bang, Niner gang. We about to have 6. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Love it with the family. Everybody popped up in here. We was all in here for, a second, not together, but we was all together always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See y'all tomorrow on Room Service Radio. Shout out to Armando. Always keeping it 100, keeping it real, and keeping it ready for us to get out here and let y'all know what's going on and keeping it real. Hey, Vegas is Win City, and we about to win everything. And we about to have the Super Bowl back here in 3 more years, and we about to do it big, and we're gonna be in the building. So you feel me?
For sure.
Yes, sir, man. Well, shit, you heard it from Mannie, you heard it from Unc, you heard it from Trizmo, man. JCash was with us here earlier, stopped in. He's back playing on the softball field right now. Shout out to the One Hit Wonders, man. Do y'all thing, get that W, man. Once again, Armando, appreciate you. Make sure everybody tune in. Hey, Fullsick and everybody else that was online too. Appreciate y'all tuning in, fucking with us. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night where we will all be with each other live at Room Service Radio. You know what I'm saying? It'll be on Sports Talk Raw live and it'll be on YouTube live. So make sure y'all just check Sports Talk Raw on Room Service Radio if you're looking for it, which I know you will be. And yeah, man, just thank the family. Thank God for another blessed day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We got to pull this off at work. And the Super Bowl week is crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's still rocking, y'all. So let's get ready to have some more fun tomorrow. You heard me? So, y'all, you know what it is, man. This is Sports Talk Raw where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell y'all how we feel about these sports, y'all. So till tomorrow about 7 o'clock, man, how does it go? Fin.
Yeah.